Boss, a tough one to take in the end. And what is your overriding emotions at the minute?
Yes, disappointment when you conceded such a sucker punch. In the 95th minute, game was more or less over because 4 minutes additional time, and 4 minutes are over when Tim Krul put the ball up front. Everyone was expecting more the final whistle, but we conceded then another sucker punch in the 95th minute, and of course I'm disappointed.
Yeah, but overall, as the game went on, with the amount of chances created and keeping Preston at bay, it must be a very tough one to take when you concede so late on.
Yes, we missed too many chances today in order to win the game after or within really strange and difficult circumstances. So I think in many topics was a top game. Yeah, our performance was really good here in a difficult away game. The result is actually a joke. It's not a fair reflection of the game, because we had a really good first half. Could have been in lead even more at halftime. I think second half we didn't allow them to have one shot on our goal, not even to score a chance. Created several more chances, missed too many chances, but we looked rock solid anyhow, also in terms of defending and but in football everything can happen. If you don't score the second goal, then even football can be at times the most unfair sport in the world. We had so difficult circumstances. We had so many young lads today on the pitch. They showed a great performance, great attitude, also great mentality, and they didn't deserve to concede it late. Especially my young lads would deserve anyhow to celebrate, but there was a situation we didn't have pressure on the ball, allowed them to play long ball. Was not even a chance. We lost the first and second ball, and let's be honest, if the ball was not even a chance anyhow comes to the goal, Tim Krul can more or less stop it with his squad. But the ball was in two times, I think, deflected, and in the end it went through the legs of Andrew in his more or less full debut. Unlucky for the lads, but also another sucker punch, and especially the young lads, and have to grow on it and to learn to play really till although everyone expects already the final whistle because he said 4 minutes, and if he decides then to add a 5th minute, then to do also this in an absolutely serious way, and this hurts. Everyone is unbelievably disappointed today, but when the dust is settled, you have to also say, under this circumstance, really good performance, really good mentality, really good attitude, and we edged 1 point.
It's obviously been a difficult week in terms of the preparation, with a number of players around the world on international duty. Some players only arriving back yesterday in the country, and when you look at the likes of Kenny McLean and Grant Hanley in particular, who both played 90 minutes today, how impressed were you with how they carried themselves throughout the game?
Yes, pretty pleased with all the players who were away on international duty, and in general with my whole team here, because we couldn't prepare for this game. So even yesterday on midday we didn't know who was able to travel. In the end we had to travel without Max Evans, without Dimitris Jones, or for Oliver Skip. It was not possible for him to start, and pretty grateful and thankful that Kenny and Grant showed such a great character. Anyhow, to be there also was a really good performance, but it's also difficult for them. They had World Cup qualifiers, the Euros are coming closer. They are in their thoughts till yesterday afternoon, more or less just with the Scottish national squad, and then I come there and have to tell them, tomorrow is the most important game of your life. It's difficult for the lads. I think how they handled this, all in all, you have to say great mentality, great attitude, also great performance, and for that they would deserve to travel back with 3 points. But football, like I mentioned, so sometimes can be the coolest world sport in the world, and we have to accept this second bench, and then to make sure that it's not costly in the end, and we still have something to celebrate in the end of the season.
You touched upon it, Max and Dimmy obviously not travelling with the team today. Are they concerns moving forward, or is it just minor problems, and can we expect to see them against Huddersfield on Tuesday?
We have to see. Dimitris was like, his kickoff was 9:45 local time. He finished the game close to midnight. Was in the hotel at half 2, and his flight he has to arrive at the airport already at 5 o'clock. So he then had to travel 8.5-hour travel to Colne. Came yesterday, didn't sleep at all. He told me, and everyone wanted to take him, but he looked like a zombie. So I had to send him home, and hopefully he will be recovered till Tuesday. No major topics, but I hope he was able to sleep a little bit. And with Max, he arrived. It was a bit easier for him. He had the game slightly earlier, played 90 minutes, arrived 4:30 yesterday morning at Colne. Same like with Oliver Skip. So for both of them, just a few hours sleep, never travel anyhow. So it was not possible for both of them to start. The good thing with Oliver was that was the reason he was in the squad. he had no problems after the game. Max had a hit on his ankle, it was pretty swollen, it was just limping around yesterday afternoon, so no possibility for him to travel with us. I hope it will settle down right now, and I hope he is available for Tuesday, but we have to wait.
A word on Andrew Omobamidele from obviously he came in for his first senior start for a Norwich City team. How impressed were you with how he carried himself and so close to a clean sheet on his first start for the club?
Top class performance. Was never not nervous at all. Really good. Also played a major part why we were so rock solid today and didn't allow them to have any chance. Although they tried everything, changed the base formation several times with all their offensive players on the pitch. I think he was fantastic. It was not a gift anyhow, and just due to some injuries, he fully deserves it, because I got the feeling over the last weeks and last months he's grown a lot. Was really good there in training, and there were also some other options there to play with Alex Sette, Jack Hilton in this roles, but he has fully deserved his full debut because he has grown a lot during the last months, and pretty pleased with him, and especially for him. So he would have deserved a clean sheet and to win, and not that such a sucker punch anyhow that the last ball goes anyhow through his legs deflected. I really feel sorry for him, but nevertheless it was a really good performance.
And just a final point, boss. Obviously, clearly disappointing to not get back to winning ways after the draw against Blackburn. But you look at the bigger picture. We've extended our unbeaten run. We've got a chance to go again on Tuesday against Huddersfield.
Yes, it's important now at this stage of the season to show unbeaten mentality. That's what we proved today. Before the game, let's be honest, under these circumstances, we've spoken about 1 point is a really good result here. Once the dust is settled, you have to take this. We were so close to achieve all 3 points. So again, that we didn't get all 3 points. Actually, it's a joke. It feels unbelievably unfair, but the reality for that, we are disappointed. But again, so I'm not worried at all. Not with this attitude, not with this mentality, not with this also kind of performances. And we keep going and to edge Tuesday even.